Welcome to yet another lesson from Powerhouse Piano, and this is Ian Hodge, and today our lesson is from our level 2 series, and it's number 3, and it's from the Russian School of Piano Playing, book 1 part 2, and it's the piece number 100 inside that called Study. Now if you don't have the book, I'll show you here how to get it. You go to powerhousepiano.com and you register. Select the register button if you're not already registered. When you register, make sure you select the free account option down the bottom. You do have to select that radio button, otherwise it won't work. You put in a name and your email address. Your email address must be a valid address, otherwise I can't send you your password. So again, your username, a valid email address, and then make sure you select that free account radio button down on the bottom of the screen. That must be selected, and then hit the register button and you'll be taken inside the account. Congratulations, now you're a member. If you're already a member, you just needed to sign in and then go to lessons and level 2 material, level 2 lesson material, and there I have a link where you can obtain this Russian School of Piano Playing book 1 part 2 from Sheet Music Plus. Click on the link, make your payment, and they'll ship that book right to your door. It's really that easy. Now in this piece we're going to look at the time signature just briefly, 4 counts in every bar, and then I'm going to point to the notes in the left hand and make sure the student can read these notes. They should remember the top note out of these two, the G, and then they need to make sure they can just count the 5 notes and 4 spaces, or the 5 lines and spaces down to the C, and then their hand should be on C, below middle C, and the G in between. Second line of music is the same, except right at the end their thumb's going to move from G down to D, and their pinky's going to move down to the G just by picking the hand up and moving it sideways. Now there's a little movement here in the middle in the right hand that can be tricky. It occurs 4 times, the same hand movement. You'll see there's a D, there's a G followed by an A. And the fingering is 2nd finger, 5th finger, and then the 2nd finger again. What we need to do is make sure that the student knows how to move their hand sideways to move from the pinky on the G to the 2nd finger on the note just above the G. Now here I am demonstrating what it should look like. See my hand just lifts and goes sideways. 2nd finger, 5th finger, 2nd finger. 2nd finger, 5th finger, 2nd finger. See, it's that easy. Just lift your hand up and move it sideways. The right hand has a similar movement in this section when it's coming down. The student's thumb is going to be on G, and that occurs again later in the music. And then the next note they play is the E below that. They have to pick their right hand up and move it to the left, move it sideways. Again, just reminding the student the left hand has to move from the 2 notes there from C and G down to G and D. And then I'm going to point to the music and say, see this pattern here? It's 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and it's a similar rhythm pattern. That's those little 8th notes in there that your student probably hasn't spent a lot of time on so far. But now they're going to get much more familiar with these faster notes, the quaver notes or the 8th notes. Makes this music go 1, 2, 3, and 4, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3, and 4, and so here is the rhythm pattern. Once your student has got that rhythm pattern, then it's pretty easy to play. Again, there's no really difficult notes in this piece. Now we're learning to move our hand. Pick our hand up and move it to a different position on the keyboard. Now having said that, for some students that can become a real challenge because some students are a little more coordinated than others. Some are, it just depends on the advancement of the neurological and muscular system as to how well that they are coordinated with their movements. All students will get this, some will get it immediately, and some might take, 20 minutes to work at it, 10 minutes to work at it, maybe even next day. It doesn't matter, as long as we get there with the student. Now here we are down at the lower level. And that's it for another lesson from Powerhouse Piano. See you next time. If you'd like help with this lesson or any other lesson from Powerhouse Piano, just send me an email, ianhodge@powerhousepiano.com, and I'll get back to you to help you in every way that I can to make sure your teaching experience at home is a success for you and your child. And if you're looking for more teaching materials on Powerhouse Piano, go to our website, powerhousepiano.com, and there you'll find resources that can help you teach your child the piano at home successfully.